Hello everyone, I hope you're doing great today. So you are welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about how alcohol causes intoxication. We're going to the scientific discussion of it. So before we dive right in, I want you to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you'll be notified when next we put up a new video. Let's dive right in. Different brands and different kinds of drinks, and alcohol is present in different kind of drinks. Scientifically, alcohol has a functional group OH, and then there are different kinds of alcohol ranging from methanol, ethanol, propanol, butanol, and like that. So as the chain is getting longer and longer, the name is changing from time to time. However, the one we are familiar with is ethanol, and that is what a lot of people consume. So today I want to talk about how ethanol causes intoxication. You may have seen sometimes where people who drinks alcohol, they begin to stagger, they begin to say rubbish, or they can begin to do rubbish. Some of them, their eye becomes red, and then they can even beat you up, some may fall asleep. We want to know scientifically what causes alcohol to intoxicate a person. Let's say you have a bottle of alcohol and you take a bottle of alcohol. We know it's going to go through your mouth and then pass through your esophagus, and it's going to get to the stomach. A little percent of this alcohol are going to be absorbed by the walls of the stomach. So they are going to pass through the wall of the stomach into the body. They are going to be absorbed by the wall of the stomach into the body, while a large portion of it will be absorbed in the enterocyte of the intestine. So the intestine is going to absorb it, and the alcohol will enter into the bloodstream. So in the bloodstream, the alcohol is transferred to various organs of the body where it exerts its effects, most especially on the brain. When you take in alcohol and it goes into the bloodstream, it goes to the liver, the alcohol is broken down by an enzyme known as ethanol dehydrogenase, which breaks it down into acetaldehyde. And acetaldehyde is a toxic compound, a toxic compound to the body, so it needs to be broken down further. So it is broken down by aldehyde dehydrogenase to form acetate. Then the acetate is then broken down into carbon dioxide and water, thus releasing energy. But then how does this affect the brain? When alcohol enters into the bloodstream, it affects the nervous system, the central nervous system. It affects the balance between two key neurotransmitters. And neurotransmitters are those biochemical substances that moves from one nerve to another, causing a transfer of impulse from one nerve to another. So the two neurotransmitters that are mainly affected by alcohol is the GABA, which is GABA aminobutyric acid and glutamate. GABA aminobutyric acid is an inhibitory neurotransmitter, while glutamate is a stimulatory neurotransmitter. So, alcohol causes an increase in the activity of gamma aminobutyric acid, and this is what causes sedation, relaxation, and it also inhibits glutamate neurotransmitter. And this glutamate neurotransmitter is what is involved in learning and cognitive function, being able to remember something. So when this glutamate is affected by alcohol, the person will not be able to remember what he or she is doing. He will not be able to learn. The person will have dull understanding. And that is not just all. Alcohol affects the cerebellum, and it causes a break in cognitive function. It affects the cognitive function. The person will not be able to talk well. The person will be the balance of the person will be affected. No wonder if somebody drinks alcohol and becomes intoxicated, the person will be speaking gibberish and the person will be staggering up and down. Alcohol also affects the brainstem, and the brainstem affects some metabolic functions in the body which are key and vital to the body. For example, heart rate. So people that drink alcohol may likely have increase in heartbeats because of the alcohol. Alcohol also have adverse effect on the liver because it increases the activities of digestive enzymes like the ones I mentioned aforetime, and this causes the liver to overwork, which can cause problems for the heart. So having understood this, we've seen the path and the trajectory by which alcohol causes intoxication. When it enters into the blood, it affects the neurotransmitter in the brain. It increases the activity of GABA neurotransmitter, which is the gamma aminobutyric acid neurotransmitter, and it inhibits the glutamate neurotransmitter, causing relaxation, sedation, affecting cognitive function, affecting the ability for the person to remember, even affecting the motor function of the individual. And that is how alcohol causes intoxication. Now take note that when alcohol is broken down to the level of acetate, and acetate is broken down into carbon dioxide and water, it is used to generate energy. So take note that alcohol is a good source of energy, but however, the effect of it tells on the brain. So before you go and take a bottle of whiskey, or you take a bottle of wood spirits, or whatever kind of alcohol you want to take, remember that it can affect you and can make you sleep inside the gutter. So, don't destroy your reputation, don't destroy your personality because of alcohol. But lest I forget, continue. The reason why people are hooked to alcohol is because alcohol also causes another thing, which is dopamine release. And this dopamine release is what causes pleasure and confidence. So that is why you see people going back over and over again to take this alcohol, because they feel good within themselves when they take this alcohol because of the release of another neurotransmitter called dopamine. Now, for those people that are taking alcohol for the first time, the result is going to be a little bit uncontrollable. But as an individual becomes exposed more and more to alcohol, the body begins to develop tolerance. And that is why drunkards, they drink more before they get intoxicated. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you have gained some understanding on how alcohol causes intoxication. I want you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you'll be notified when next we upload a new video. And whatever you want us to talk about or you want us to explain, please just write it down in the comment section and then we'll go for it. I will make a video on it. My name is Peculiar and I bring you facts.